Okay.
Love you, baby. It's not easy to love you, baby. It's not easy to love you, baby. You just run, you don't talk, and don't wanna be behind you, baby. Behind you, baby. Let it go, let it go, let it fly. It's not love, it's not love, it's not the time. Let it go, let it go, let it fly.
Hello everybody, so I just wanted to, I already chopped up everything, but I just wanted to show y'all I'm making some vegetable soup full of veggies. I have eggplant, squash, mushrooms, leek, onions, carrots, beets. I have all these vegetables. I'm about to start sauteing my onions. As you see that I have here, I have my onions and leeks chopped here. And then in this bowl, I have the rest of my veggies, the mushrooms, squash, beets, eggplant, all of that is in here. And I'll just put that in after I get through sauteing the onions first. And some organic chopped carrots. These were already chopped up, so I'm just going to use them. So my butter is popping, so I'm going to go ahead and start adding my onions and leeks. As you can see, you guys, I'm just softening down my leeks and my onions. I'm adding a little bit of salt and pepper. I use the pink Himalayan salt. And you just put enough to soften down the onions and leeks. Then I stir that around, give it a second. After I stir that around, then you want to add in your olive oil and as well as your carrots so that they can soften down as well. As you see, I made a hole in the center. I'm pouring my oil, extra virgin olive oil, and then I'm taking my carrots so that they can saute down. After you stirred in your carrots, you're going to put in the rest of your vegetables that you cut up. As you can see, I put it all in there. It might look like a lot, but vegetables, when they cook, they do go down. So don't worry. It's just like this for the moment. I just put salt and pepper in there. I'm going to put some dill weed, some of this garlic parmesan, some basil leaves, and some paprika. And I'll put in some little Creole seasoning. Once you have all your seasonings, you're going to incorporate that. Make sure you give it a good stir, as you see as I'm doing, to incorporate all the seasonings and all the veggies. Give it a good stir. You're going to let it simmer. And watch the beauty. Look at it. It smells so good, you guys. I wish This was smell-o-vision, but it smells so good. So good. As you can see, I have my ginger paste as well as my garlic paste. And you put as much or as little as you would like. It just depends on your taste buds. I love ginger and garlic. Ginger brings up the dish and garlic just amplifies it. I love garlic, you guys. I could just roast garlic and just eat it by itself. It's so good and it's so good for you. So I'm just stirring to incorporate everything. Once you stir and incorporate everything, then you want to start adding in your broth, either chicken broth or your vegetable broth. So you put that in at a good layer to make sure you cover all your veggies so everything gets incorporated and cooked evenly. Then give it a stir once again, and then you just let this sit, you guys. Okay, you guys, I forgot to add in my radishes, so I'm going to add in my radishes. Oh no. So now I got the radishes in there, so now I'm going to let the soup simmer, and it should be good soon. It's already smelling really good. Make sure I seasoned it. When it gets done, I'm going to taste test it to make sure that the seasoning is on point. And then the soup will be done. So that's an easy vegetable soup. It'll last you the whole week if you have a family or by yourself. So yeah, put the lid back on and I'll see you guys right back. Okay, you guys, so I kind of forgot to put the beans. So this has been, oh, this looks so good, you guys. Oh, so I already have the beans. I drained them and I washed them. So now I'm just gonna add the chickpeas. I'm adding the chickpeas. I'm gonna let that simmer, let it finish cooking. And make sure I got the temperature on low. So I got the temperature on low. So now I could just cook the beans, let them simmer, put the lid back on. And then we're gonna start doing these breakfast muffins. Okay, so now I'm gonna make it my breakfast muffins. You're gonna need 200 grams of self-raising flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of cumin, 1 large egg, 150 milliliters of buttermilk, 5 tablespoons of any type of oil that you have. I prefer to use extra virgin olive oil. You're gonna need 1 zucchini, and you need to grate it and squeeze all the water out, and you're going to need 100 grams of feta crumbled. So here I have my dry ingredients, and I'm going to go ahead and put in my cumin. I don't mix it because I've done this recipe before and I love cumin, so I just put a good amount of cumin. And this is not in a recipe, but you could basically put your own seasonings in there. I put cumin. I'm gonna put this chili seasoning in there, and I'm also gonna put this ranch, which is so good, you guys. But like I said, you can tweak the recipe to what flavors that you like. But you will need cumin. And then put that in there. I think I'm gonna add a little extra. I love that chili flavor. The chili flavor is good. Oh, there's a little thing in there. Okay. Okay, after the chili, then I'm gonna add in some of this ranch dressing seasoning. Just to give it a little flair. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stir these ingredients together. Stir all your ingredients. And then once you have everything mixed, and you can add a little more. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more of this chili. I like it to really speak to me. So added more chili. Now I'm making a double recipe. So I have 2 eggs in here and I have 10 tablespoons of oil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour this in. And then next, I've been making my own buttermilk. I think it's ready now. Let's move it. I'll say give it another few more minutes. So I'm gonna give it a few more minutes and then I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, as you can see here, my buttermilk is ready to go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pour over your buttermilk to incorporate it. Make sure that you stir it real good to incorporate all the dry ingredients with the buttermilk. Next, after you have that stirred up, completely incorporated, you're going to add in your zucchini. And you guys make sure that you try to squeeze all the water out. They have a long cloth, but I use the paper towel because I don't have one. So just use whatever that you have. Is the time to start adding in your cheeses. So I have my 2 tubs of my feta cheese because like I said before, I am making a double recipe. So you're gonna make sure you get in all your feta and any other type of cheeses that you like. I mix feta and mozzarella. And then I added some cheddar cheese on top. You will see that in a moment. But yeah, I'm just pouring over my feta cheese. Be ready to start placing them in the baking pans. I have the large cupcake pans, but you can use the small ones, whichever that you have. So I'm just going to stuff these in each one of them. Please make sure, you guys, to add a non-sticking agent to your pan. I used this cake sprayer that works wonders. You can buy it at Walmart, just to make sure nothing sticks and so that they can just pop out when they are done. You don't want any sticking. But yeah, you just place them in like this, one by one, and put them in the oven. So now I have my cheddar cheese, like I told you before, I'm going to place on top. But before I do that, just to add a little extra color on top, I'm just going to add regular paprika to give it, you know, just some color. So once I spread that on, then I'm going to start placing on the cheese. And you're just using like sprinkles. You're not pounding, you know, piling it on. You're just sprinkling on the tops like so, just to give it that extra cheesy ooey gooeyness. You know, there's nothing wrong with cheese. Cheese is extra protein. Yes, you guys, get it in. Okay, you guys, you see it's doing really good. So now to make it extra creamy, I'm going to add in a package of cream cheese. You can use cream cheese, creme, whichever you prefer. Sitting right here, ready to be poured in once my water starts boiling. And then once I put my rice in, then I can start putting in my bag of spinach. So yeah, as y'all can see, this is easy peasy, doesn't take much, and like I said, this will last you all week. I like to make mine in big batches. I have my soup. I have my muffins that I showed you guys. And they're almost done out the oven. So I'll be bringing those out. And then I also keep like other veggies and stuff. I keep other veggies and stuff in the refrigerator so that I can make salads. So if I want lunch or something quick and easy, dinner, I could just make a salad. But for my main meal, it's gonna be my soup. Breakfast is gonna be my muffin. So yeah, you guys, we're almost there. And I'm so happy. Like, I'm almost got this done. I'm so tired though. So tired, but it's looking pretty good, and I'm just waiting on the water to boil. So yeah, you guys, and don't worry, you guys, I will be doing a apartment reveal, because I know I haven't showed y'all my new apartment. So yeah, this is like a sneak peek with my kitchen. But yeah, you guys, so my water's boiling. And I'm gonna need 3 tablespoons of olive oil, or you can either use butter. I use olive oil, so I'm just gonna put 1 Okay, you guys, let me show y'all these muffins. Look at these muffins. Oh, they are ready. So yeah, I will see you guys back in one moment. Here is my finished soup as well as my muffins. I forgot to record a outro, so this is my outro. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, whatever it is for you, inshallah. And I'll see you in my next video.
Yeah.
Yep, the revolution.
The revolution, y'all, will not be televised.
Yeah, you gotta wake up, open your eyes,
Make a change in your life.
and find a new way of living.
It's time to start living for the children.
Everybody look into my life. Tell me what you see. The perseverance of a young man sitting is so free. LA Mac be the champ, but still fighting the struggle. They couldn't shut my mouth with a muzzle. I'm hard to figure like